Good afternoon. I'm Chad Brecklin, the police chief serving the city of Fitchburg. I'm here today to share a significant development in an ongoing homicide investigation being conducted by the Fitchburg Police Department. Early this morning, the Dane County Sheriff's Office Tactical Response Team, along with personnel from the Verona and Middleton Police Departments, assisted members of the Fitchburg Police Department in the execution of a search warrant in the city of Verona. The search warrant was executed as a result of a months-long investigation into the homicide that occurred in Fitchburg on August 25, 2019. That evening, officers from the Fitchburg Police Department responded to a residence in the 2700 block of Lyman Lane after family members arrived home to find a 17-year-old Shay Watson deceased. Investigators determined Shay had died as a result of a gunshot. News of the homicide, understandably, generated a significant amount of community concern. We are fortunate in our community that violence of this magnitude occurs infrequently. The loss of a life, especially by violent means, is tragic regardless of the circumstances. Such losses are even more tragic when they involve the senseless loss of such a young life, leaving grieving parents and family behind. While acknowledging concerns related to community safety, investigators were confident from the onset this was not a random act. Our investigators, with assistance from detectives from the Dane County Sheriff's Office, the Middleton Police Department, the Verona Police Department, and personnel from the Madison Police Department began tirelessly tracking down leads and investigating tips. We have always firmly believed that our community is our #1 partner in preventing and solving crime, and this case was no different. We received valuable evidence and information throughout the course of the investigation from many in our community and in the Madison area. As the investigation grew in scope and length, we continued to dedicate members of our investigative team to this case. Through their relentless and tireless work, we have arrived here today with the execution of this warrant. During the execution of this warrant, a 15-year-old male was taken into custody as the primary suspect in this case. The male was transported to the Dane County Jail and booked on tentative charges of first-degree intentional homicide and armed robbery. Due to his age, our department is not providing the identity of this male currently. In addition to the arrest related to the homicide, narcotics, cash, and a firearm were located in the residence. Also, a 40-year-old male was taken into custody for a violation of his extended supervision and also booked into the Dane County Jail. This male is not believed to have been involved with the homicide. Evidence obtained to date indicates Shay and the 15-year-old male taken into custody were known to each other and had communicated with one another to set up a meeting on August 25th. During the course of this meeting, the information developed through this investigation indicates the 15-year-old fired a gun, striking and killing Shay. Regardless of the reason behind this senseless tragedy, we remain committed to bringing justice to anyone involved in this incident. Our thoughts have remained with Shay's family as they continue to grieve, and following the arrest this morning, investigators met with Shay's mother to personally share the news. While an arrest has been made in this case, the investigation remains very active. We believe there are other individuals in our community who may have valuable information related to the various aspects of this investigation. We would appreciate any additional information those in our community may have to share regarding this homicide. While we understand there may often be a reluctance to provide information or cooperate with police, we ask those with relevant information to come forward and help us bring justice in this case. We maintain a variety of options, including Madison area Crime Stoppers, for individuals to share information or tips with investigators. Incidents like this can generate a number of questions. As this remains an open and active investigation, we are not in a position to share information or answer questions at this time. Additionally, it is possible others could be charged in connection to this homicide. As this investigation continues to evolve, we may have a future opportunity to share more information with the community. I would like to thank the Dane County Sheriff's Office, the Madison, Middleton, Verona, Sun Prairie Police Departments, the Dane County Narcotics and Gang Task Force, and the Wisconsin Department of Justice Division of Criminal Investigation. The collaboration of many different law enforcement organizations was essential to allow us to reach the point we are at today in this investigation. We truly appreciate the assistance these organizations and their personnel offered our department. I want to personally acknowledge the grief that Shay's family had to experience because of his death. I cannot begin to imagine how difficult the last 8 months have been for them. Our department remained committed to this investigation from the onset. It is my hope that this arrest will allow Shay's family an opportunity to move into the next chapter of their grieving process. Finally, I want to express my appreciation for the team here at Fitchburg Police Department. This investigation has been and will continue to be challenging and complex. Our entire team displayed a high level of determination to develop the information and evidence that led to the arrest today. I also want to share a brief statement from Mayor Aaron Richardson regarding today's arrest and the homicide of Shay Watson. Mayor Richardson states, "I appreciate the efforts of the police department throughout the course of this investigation. I am hopeful the arrest today allows Shay's family, the Tower Hill neighborhood, and our community to continue healing from this terrible incident." In closing, I would like to thank the mayor and our community for their continued support during this investigation. To those members of the community who have stepped forward to assist with this investigation, thank you. And to those of you in the community who may have valuable information related to this case, I urge you to share that information with us. Following this message, you will find a number of ways to provide information to our investigators. Thank you.